devastation this morning.
Yeah, a lot of devastation. I want to show you just the magnitude of what we're looking at right here. Take a look at this. I'm told this used to be a county-owned barn, but you can see the metal warped right there. And some of the pieces, take a walk with me over here, you can see some of them all the way across the street, some of them wrapped around this fence. And what's even more astounding is if you take a look even further down, it looks like some sort of trailer. You can still see the wheels sticking up. Managed to fly into a tree. So obviously a lot of devastation that's going on for miles. Earlier today as we were driving in, we saw miles worth of power lines down on the ground while they were trying to clear those up. But also some good news though, it looks like some things are going back to normal. We actually just saw a school bus driving by, nobody on board, but obviously the bus not damaged, and some people getting on with their day. We had a couple people drive by in their truck saying they were going back to work, so that's a good sign that some things are moving on. But just to give you a quick look at what this looked like yesterday, this is some video that we shot just after that tornado hit down here in Sulphur. Obviously a lot of damage. We actually spoke to several people who were here when it happened. Take a listen.
It sounded like a freight train running over us, and it was shaking really bad. The door was trying to come open. The kids were all screaming and crying.
And we even heard the big tree hit the building. In fact, it just sounded like a loud boom, you know, like explosion almost.
Luckily nobody hurt here, but a lot of damage to clean up though, and we are told that later today around 9 o'clock the Red Cross will be opening up at the Crossway Church in Sulphur to give help to anybody that needs it, any shelter that they might need. Obviously right now we're just north of Sulphur, but it seems like the rest of downtown Sulphur seems to be okay. Obviously it's a more touristy area in downtown Sulphur, a lot more buildings down here, but still a lot of trailers and buildings in this area as well that were hit by that tornado that went through. And of course, we'll continue to keep you updated and let you know also what happens at 9 o'clock when the Red Cross begins to help some of the people in this community. For now, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, people living in Cleveland County, they heard tornado sirens Monday afternoon. You can see this video, a funnel forming in it. Thankfully, no reports of any damage in this area.